We're all one.
We're all one now. So Africa is now called Ghana. So what do we do with Suarez?
We give his hand to the crocodiles.
Well, she can't go Ghana on a meat. She can't go Ghana on a meat dress.
Why?
Oh, well, I know my grandma would try to eat that. Yeah, my grandma don't play with her, man. She used to take
She'll
goats.
just throw vegetable
man,
oil on her.
Yeah, boy. This is If Blackburn Signed Zidane, a show where I, Specs Gonzalez, goes back in time to change the what-if moments in football history. Of course, I'm your host, Specs Gonzalez. I've got my tag team partner, Tego. Tego, yesterday you was with John Henry, sir.
Yes.
Did he come to the studio and say, where's Specs, or?
No, I don't think you were missed.
What?
No.
Is he, like, tall? Is he?
He's a big guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because that's a guy that had a serious left foot.
He used to run up hills as well when he was 12.
On the encyclopedia, it says that he's managing still. So
He's managing women's football in Norway, yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Big up John Henry, man. Hopefully, you'll come on this show one day, man. Did you ask him though?
I didn't know.
Well, you're meant to be a tag team party. You're meant to be telling these guys come on the show, man.
Well, I got this guy.
Oh yeah, people. We've got someone that's better than John Henry, sir. You know why? Because he just signed with # United. The funniest guy I know. He's a filthy fella. And his dad once coached me and said to me, why you play football like that? He's famous on TikTok, people. PK Humility. How are you, bro?
What, you're not going to clap?
What clap? What do you mean? Oh, crowd, clap.
We add that in.
Yeah, we had that in. Yeah.
Sound
Crowd, just clap
effects.
for him, please.
No, what we do is
There
we
we go.
boo, we boo. And then they
Yeah,
add
boo me,
claps.
man. I don't want my flowers. Boo me. That's what I like.
PK, welcome, man.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure
Listen,
to be here.
this show is about to go crazy because, I mean, we're going to go to 2010. 2010 is a time where, the World Cup's happening, and it's in South Africa. Now, this is the first ever World Cup to be hosted by an African country.
Yep, and lost.
And last.
What, it's never going to happen again?
Well, it hasn't happened since.
You know what it is? I think it's the Vuvuzelas.
Yes, you're right.
The Vuvuzelas, oh my God. Vuvuzelas, whistles. It sounded like I'm a piano party.
100%. You know what I don't understand? You see when you're blowing a zuvuzela, yeah?
Yeah.
You're blowing it. You have to take breaks because you need to breathe.
Yeah.
But Africans in South Africa just know how to just do it the whole way.
For 90 minutes.
Without even taking the, they don't, breathe in and out. They just breathe out all the way.
They went to the House of Commons because they wanted to make an Olympic sport. Because they thought like the anaerobic capacities and canopic capacities was like a big thing, but it didn't get on the bill.
It's funny how you watch African nations and it's not Vuvuzela the whole time.
It's
But
not.
one World Cup and they decided to ruin it with Vuvuzela. I don't know. I thought it was ruined.
I think that was the
I
best
hated
World
it.
Cup ball, by the way.
Oh,
the
Jabulani.
ball.
The Jabulani.
The ball.
That ball there, when I hit the ball, I used to hit it like John Onanija.
Yeah.
Like I used to hit it with that was mad. That was the best. I think that's the best ball.
Did they change the ball halfway through? Or not?
No.
Okay.
Stop making conspiracy.
Yeah, because I think there was a conspiracy that there was size 6 balls. And that's almost a basketball. So, yeah, you know what? Let's be honest. It was one of the best World Cups.
No, it wasn't.
What?
In terms of what though?
It was like loads of 1-0s.
Okay, like, for example, South Africa, first game, they scored and they did that celebration.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
That was great.
That was good.
That
was
celebration
class.
was world
That was
class.
That was great, yeah.
So for me, yeah, that's one of the best World Cups.
What was the World Cup song for that year? When I be older, I will be stronger.
They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag.
Waving flag, Canaan. It was for a brand, but it's what we associate with the world. I think Akon had one as well, right?
So this is the best World Cup. What are we talking about, man? We had a big song.
Yeah, that was a very big song. Akon had a song. He didn't sing Lonely. He didn't.
Yeah.
That was Lonely was the World Cup song.
No, he had a way back. No, he had a great song. Don't you remember? Oh, Africa.
Oh yeah. That song was awful though. I used to I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
Oh yeah.
Big up Akon, man. He's the reason why we've got electricity in Africa anyway. Allegedly. Mr. Electricity, man.
Crypto
Of
over
course,
there as
it's
well.
all you, innit? Like, there wasn't no electricity before you,
Before
innit? Yeah,
Akon.
Akon, yeah. But listen, so we're going to talk about the World Cup 2010. We had some African teams in there. Nigeria was there. Ivory Coast was there.
Congo?
Congo, yeah. Thinking, when is Congo?
wasn't there. We don't like to go to the World Cup.
Why?
We don't like tournament. We just like playing friendlies. We'd rather just go and party when you lot are doing World Cup. That's what we like to do. We don't want to play World Cup. That's overrated.
Let's put it out there now. Congo to host a World Cup soon. Because remember, Zaire was the host of Muhammad Ali's fight.
Ali Boumaier.
Ali Boumaier. So let's put Congo out there to host a World Cup one day, man.
Yeah, 2,332.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
How
it.
many stadiums you got there?
We've got the biggest stadium in Africa.
No way.
Or we had. I don't know if we still do. It was called Stade de Marty or something like that.
Pentecost Martyrs.
Yeah.
What's the
is
capacity?
it a big,
It has a capacity of 80,000.
And you got changing rooms, yeah? Or the players will get changing
Nah,
rooms?
you just get changed on the pitch.
Yeah.
Why do all African stadiums have running tracks around it though? I don't get that.
Because we have to do everything in that place. We have to do festivals there. We have to do the athletics there, football there, golf, everything there.
Golf.
Wrestling's there. Oh my God, Congolese wrestling. That is, oh my God.
That's a big deal, though.
That's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's the biggest thing in Africa.
You could fill Wembley with Congolese wrestling.
Yeah, 100%. Easily.
I just don't understand. Like, obviously, wrestling, in America, the referees will, 1, 2, 3 off the mat. In Congo, the referees, they slap your chest. 1, 2, 3. Why do
Imagine
they do that?
Undertaker against one of the Congolese
that would
wrestlers.
Undertaker needs that right now. Instead of sitting with his mum, go and wrestle with one of the Congolese wrestlers.
Undertaker's mum's Jehovah's Witness. Crazy.
They got Undertaker's mum, man. So yeah, going back to the World Cup 2010, it was a great World Cup because we actually thought that an African team was going to win the World Cup, and that was Ghana. Ghana were, for me, one of the best teams of that tournament.
I thought they could have done it.
Ghana, they beat USA. That was amazing, because Asamoah Gyan scored the winner and he done that celebration. Asamoah Gyan was just killing it, and he had the number 3 shirt, which is a left back's number. Bear that, I want you to store that. They play against Uruguay.
Yeah.
In that game, Soliman Tari, who nearly got sent home for some reason,
Yeah, I think he did get sent home, didn't he?
What? So he come back?
For disrespecting the manager.
So imagine that he got sent home, but he's come back, shot from 40 yards. Now, Pika, you kick ball, you can't shoot from there, bro.
No, you can't.
But he's hit the ball where the ball's getting straight, and all of a sudden the ball then turns and goes to the corner. That's
when the sat-nav tells you to take a shot.
So Ghana go 1-0 up. But then Uruguay equalised with a Diego Forlan free kick. Now, bear in mind, Diego Forlan got best player. He won best player at that World Cup, so he was, the guy. But he scored a free kick that went in the middle of the goal, which I thought the goalkeeper should have saved. The goalkeeper was named, I remember, his name was Kingston. That was his name for real.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston was in goal.
Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, we're going to put Kofi Kingston in goal. Ghana dominated Uruguay. So it's 1-0 after this goal from Forlan. But, Ghana batter Uruguay. And it goes into extra time. Ghana I don't know if it's a corner free kick, but the ball goes in the box. Appiah, legend, gets a chance where, he headers it and Luis Suárez ends up handballing the ball on the line and gets sent off. Asamoah Gyan is about to take this penalty. Bear in mind, he already scored 2 penalties in the group stages. This is the number 3, our left back, that's up front for Ghana. Now, if Ghana win and score this goal, they will be the first African team to ever qualify for a semi-final of the World Cup. So where are you at this point? Where are you at this point right now? Asamoah Gyan's about to take this penalty. Where are you, PK?
I'm on the high road at the barbershop because there's a lot of Ghanaian barbershops on the high road. So there's literally a 13-inch plasma TV, and there's about
What make?
Harihashi. And there's about probably like 200 people stepping on each other's heads just to watch it, and we're all just looking. Like, some Ghanaians are dancing already. They're thinking they're through, and then you know what happens, boy.
So you got Asamoah Gyan, who's been placing penalties in the group stages, but decides to lace this one. Wow, okay, I don't understand. Like, you got the whole of Africa's watching. You decide to lace this, and you're playing crossbar challenge because it hits the bar and it goes over. And after that, it's penalty shootouts. Ghana go out, and it's tragedy. I mean, Luis Suárez, basically after the game was like, that his handball was the save of the tournament.
It was.
He said he's the new hand of God.
That shaped Africa. Now Africa, that's why crypto hasn't gone to Africa because of Luis Suárez.
But what I love about this show, PK, is we get to change history.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
So now, Appiah scores this header, right? And Uruguay go out. So now Ghana reached the semi-finals of this World Cup.
And they play Holland.
And they play Holland. They beat Holland, they beat Spain, they win this World Cup.
Wow.
So that was my multiverse. But in the real universe, the player that knocked out Ghana, his name is Sebastian Abreu. We looked at him today. We looked at his career. Obviously, he's a manager now.
Yeah.
This guy played for 1,000 teams.
1,000 teams. More teams than Anelka.
Between the year 1995 and 2021, he played for a minimum 30 teams. But there's something more important about him.
His personal life.
Scoring that goal, that penalty, meant that, you know, his life took a great turn. And he ended up hosting the Uruguayan version of Deal or No Deal.
What? What? Yes.
In Uruguay.
In Uruguay. We're now going to change everything. So now we're going to go back into my head, my multiverse. So we're going to make Ghana win the World Cup, right? We're going to make Asamoah Gyan, because he's the star now. He's going to host Deal or No Deal in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. Nigeria and Ivory Coast celebrate with Ghana. That is something Africans do. Because I do it as African. When when Congo came out with Kofi Olomide, I claim that he's my hero too, even though I was all the way from like East Africa. So
We're all one.
we're all one now. So Africa is now called Ghana.
The whole of Africa.
The whole of Africa's called Ghana. See, that would happen though.
I hear it.
I like that.
Burna Boy's now Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Burna Boy's
His
Ghanaian.
kid's Ghanaian.
Yep, Kanu, because Kanu's your guy. You had his shirt.
Yeah.
He's Ghanaian.
Adebayo's Ghanaian.
Adebayo's Ghanaian. Also, Jonathan Ross left BBC after 13 years that year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's going to go and host the Ghanaian Deal or No Deal with Asamoah Gyan?
I think BBC in Ghana, I think that is something we need to, I think that happens. I think BBC leaves Great Britain and goes to Ghana. And Jonathan
sets-
Ross extends his contract.
Sets up their headquarters with Manish.
Like, so this is amazing. Ghana's just doing everything because now, remember, Lady Gaga is dominating. She's dominating music in 2010.
Yeah,
And
that
she goes
was-
famous for wearing a meat dress.
That was real dominatrix she was doing at that time.
Well, she can't go Ghana on a meat. She can't go Ghana with a meat dress.
Why?
Oh, well, I know my grandma would try to eat that. Yeah, my grandma don't play with her, man. She used to take
She'll
goats.
just throw vegetable
man,
oil on her.
Yeah, bro. What dress can Lady Gaga wear?
What's a good Ghanaian food?
Boiled eggs.
Is that what they like?
They love it.
Ghanaians are boiled eggs with
the
everything.
yellow. I like that. Lady Gaga in a boiled egg. Just dance. Can it be okay? So what do we do with Suarez? Because remember, Luis Suárez handballs the ball,
Yeah.
but the ball still goes in. But the ref says, you know what? I'm giving the goal. Advantage. But the Africans have stored that Luis Suarez tried to save the ball with his hands, because if he would have saved it, they were going home. So what do we do with Suarez?
We give his hand to the crocodiles.
Where was Steve Irwin in 2010?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Steve Irwin in 2010. There's no way he lost. He
does
was,
a
Unfortunately,
live-
he was no longer with us.
when did he? Wait 1 second. When did he go into
2006, he went upstairs.
He went into exile.
Boys, I got it. We bring him back.
Okay.
What, can we bring him back?
You could do exactly as you
For
please.
a live act.
I like the crocodile. So we take Suarez's hand to a crocodile, and the crocodile comes. But you see how the crocodile's coming with its eyes, the body in the water. It come, and all of a sudden it starts to rise above sea level. And there's Steve Irwin on top of him, back.
Riding him.
Riding a crocodile.
So we're gonna go back to the beginning now, because we've got a lot on. So Africa's not called Africa no more; it's called Ghana.
Yeah.
All right, everybody is Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Asamoah Gyan, who is best player of World Cup. He is the man. He brings back Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Because obviously Asamoah Gyan's the one that takes Luis Suarez to the crocodile to lose a finger for a year. Lady Gaga is not wearing a meat dress because my grandma will go for her. She's wearing
Boiled egg.
boiled egg, because that's how we pronounce egg. Egg.
Egg.
And you know what, PK? We have summed up Africa if Ghana had won that World Cup.
It's a damn shame.
And it is a shame. Because in real life, Suarez, You know, he's still playing now, and his fellow teammate Sebastian Abu is the manager with his CV as deal or no deal in Uruguay. So Uruguay really, really destroyed Africa in that one game. But we changed history. We made Africa a better place because of this World Cup win. And you know what? One day, you never know. One day this might actually happen, because there's still a chance that, you know, Congo, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, any of these African countries can win the World Cup soon.
Thanks for coming, PK.
Oh.
Just trying to get your voice in towards the end there, PK.
And don't be surprised if you see PK play for Congo, because there's still time, man.
Oh, Africa.
Africa combined, man. Africa combined, man. That's the only way we can win the World Cup.
Let's go. All-star team.
You can find more episodes exclusively on BBC Sounds. Just download the app and search If Blackburn Signed Zidane. It's that easy, my G's.